Hello everyone. Let's today solve one of the LeetCode problem. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and share. Let's quickly jump to the description of this problem. So you are given a zero index string blocks of length n, where blocks I is either W or B, representing the color of the ith block. The character W and B denote the colors white and black, respectively. You are also given an integer k, which is desired the number of consecutive black blocks. Okay. In one operation, you can recolor a white block such that it becomes a black block. Return the minimum number of operations needed such that there is at least one occurrence of k consecutive black blocks. So in simple terms, what it is asking is we have been given these blocks, right? And the k value is given. And what we have to do is we have to make consecutive black be representing black blocks of 7 size of k size. Okay, and the number of operations, so we can only convert from white to black. Okay, so that is one thing. So we have to perform this operation a minimum number of times so that at least one time this k size of consecutive blacks would be appear, right? So if you see, right, what we have to do, we have to find the consecutive blocks, right? So consecutive blocks in another way, it is asking that uh, that we have to get a window size of k, right? And in that, if we have to find the minimum number of white that can be converted such that all that window block will become black, right? That's what it is asking. So just for example, if you see this, right? If you consider a length of 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. So how many white we are converting so that everything will become black? So 1, 2, and 3, right? So 3 is one option. I mean, 3 times we are converting, that is one option. Now the same thing we can test it from here. From starting from here, we can pick again 7 size of window. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? So from here to here, if you see how many white we are converting, we are still converting 3. If we are starting our window from here, so this will become 4. So minimum operation that can be done to get this window size is 3, right? And that's what we are going to implement, right? But only the catch here, if you see, right? Do we need to iterate every time from here, or something can we do about it? So because in this case, right, we are iterating from here. It means we we have this window size, and then again start calculating. I mean, we are doing some repetitive work, right? Because if we have already calculated our window size here, so we know that how many black and whites are there in this window. So should we start from here, or should we start just from here, right? From after this window. So the way the solution I'm thinking that we should be going with, first just consider two pointer left and right, and increment your right pointer till you are reached to your window size, right? So let's say you are able to reach to your window size, right? 3 and 4. So till here you this R is representing this one and L is representing this one, right? Now we can have our dictionary. In that dictionary, we can have all the counts of every color. So the W will be, the white would be 3, right? And black would be 4. So we are really interested in white only because we have to convert white to black. Now we know that in this window size, we have to convert 3W to become white. Now, when I'm going to increment R, when my window size will become 8, right? What I should do is I should just increment L, right? I should just remove the last part of the last part so that I always maintain the window size of 7. And in this window size, if you see how many whites are there, 3 whites are there still. So in that way, right, I don't need to repeat my calculation. I can always go with in one shot in one time. I will be able to figure it out how many whites we are converting at a time so that it is satisfying this condition. Okay, so I hope you would have got some kind of intuition here, and let's quickly jump to the implementation of it, which can give you a better clarity. So what I'm saying, we'll have a left pointer and a right pointer. Both will be initially at 0. We also have the length of the blocks, right? So length of the blocks is this. Now we need one dictionary, right? So that we know that how many white and black we have in a window size, right? Initially my answer would be, let's say max size is 0. Initially it is maximum size, right? Because the actual thing we have to find the minimum, right? So what I can do now, I can start incrementing R till n, okay? And I can add whatever the colors, right, are there into my dictionary, okay? So basically dictionary dot get and blocks of R and default value would be 0, right? So I'm just adding every time when the new color, when the R pointer is getting increased, I'm adding into my dictionary, right? So only one condition will be there is that when R minus L plus 1, this is representing my window size, right? If it is greater or equal to K, it means once it is able to raise to that particular window size, now I can start calculating my answer, right? I can get to know how many whites I'm going to convert, right? So in my answer, what I can do is I need minimum, right? Uh, from the dictionary, I am only interested in white, right? That how many whites is getting converted. So I just get the count of the white, and if that is the minimum, that will be my answer. But let's say there is no white in my window size, then default value should be 0, right? Okay. Once this is done, other part we have to do is, you remember that once this size is there, now when we are incrementing 1 R, right? Uh, we are removing the left, the previous, actually the left pointer color, so that our window size can be of 7, right? So initially when we were here, this was my window, but when I incremented to here, right, I have to remove this W, right? So that's what I'm going to do. So I can now remove safely the L part, right? And once that is removed, I have to also increment 1, right? Because R is get already incrementing. So L also will increment by 1, and I will always have the window size of the K size, right? And I think that's all we need. Uh, so once it will be able to reach to the end, we'll by that time we'll know that what is the minimum value of the W that has to be converted to become consecutive key blocks, black blocks. So let's return this answer. Um, there is some mistake. I don't know. Okay. Okay, let's quickly submit it, and it got submitted. So that's all for today, guys. Let me know in the comment box if you have any question or doubt. Thank you.